so you'll be able to hear. Okay, I got a live going on YouTube, and I got a live going on Facebook. Okay. All right, everybody. All right. All right. I got some people coming on YouTube talking about a friend I was friends with for 8 years, and then some of the women on TikTok. So I just want to say to everybody, some of y'all bloggers, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all job. I'm not trying to put y'all down, but y'all be careful of the ones who's not coming on here exposing their business on here. Be careful of the ones who ain't coming on here exposing their business. Be careful who you talk about on here, Cause one of my friends was a Brian Caldwell, So like I said, what people do in their life, that's their business. I don't get into it. I don't get off on that. What people do in their life, If I'm not exposing my business up on this internet, it's no time to go digging into nobody's business, I try to mind my own business, and I try to be for the good side, I'm a podcaster too. Okay? So I've been a podcaster for so many years because I've been a DJ ever since I was young, okay? I started out being a DJ in my young teenage years. That's when I started DJing. Me and my brother, So I know all about podcasting. DJs aren't nothing but podcasters. All right, I'm going to put y'all where y'all can see me. So DJs are considered podcasters. I see that red light right here, y'all. I'm playing my song and music, y'all, because I'm playing my song and music a little bit because I don't want my live to get banned, or I don't want my live to get a warning, okay? I'm trying to see where y'all can, it won't be so much light. As long as I can be able to see, I don't want too much light. Y'all know what? I might just use my house light, my room light. So it's bringing off a glare. I don't like that glare, y'all, okay? So, I just want to tell y'all, tune in to Queen Ace. Queen Ace, baby, how you doing today? Okay, what I was saying was, some of the bloggers, some of the podcasters, they need to stop, revealing people's business on here. If they not putting their business on here, don't go revealing their business. Not, you know. A lot of people, they not putting their business on here. Go ahead, let them go ahead with their business, what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do. It's their business. So if they're not putting their business on here, I feel like they mind your business. I don't care who it is. There's a lot of people putting on here that mind their business. They go to work, they come on here to entertain, and they don't be bothering nobody. They just come on here to entertain. I'm a content creator, I'm an actor, I sing, I dance, I'm a psychic. I do a lot on here too. I sell jewelry, I sell wigs. But if you ain't putting your business on here, why should your business be exposed? I'm just saying. Don't expose nobody business. They not putting their business on here. Don't expose nobody business. They being a good person. What they got going on in their personal life. That's their personal life. They can do what they want. They're not trying to come on here to put their business on here for you to know. They're coming on here to entertain you, to make everybody smile, uplift everybody. But what goes on in a person's personal life, that's their life. And I find it very rude and disrespectful to expose people's business if they're not bothering nobody. I can see if they bothering somebody, but if they not bothering nobody, don't expose nobody business. Because I'm telling you, them psychics on TikTok, I'm telling you, baby, I did psychic stuff on TikTok. You don't want to go trying to expose now one of them psychics on TikTok, baby, because I'm telling you, once they get on cards in their hand, baby, Your business is gonna be exposed. You hear me? They getting on cards in their hand. Your business finna be exposed. You don't want to mess with none of them psychics on TikTok. That's why I come from Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm talking about them psychics on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You don't want to mess with them. So them bloggers and podcasts, y'all better start being careful. Cause when y'all go expose people business, they not bothering you. I'm telling you, they getting them cards in their hand. They gonna expose a whole bunch of stuff, and then you gonna be sitting back having your feelings hurt. So I'm just saying, well, you put yourself in that own predicament. You hear me? A lot of people on here exposing people business. They just coming on here to entertain, but they gotta understand that if you're a psychic or prophet, if you don't want your business exposed, you better leave them type of people alone. Cause I'm telling you, they ain't no joke. I'm telling you, especially the ones on TikTok. You better not go try to expose none of they business, cause baby, I'm telling you, they gonna come back on they gonna come on that podcast platform, baby. And when they go live, they gonna get them cards and they gonna expose everything you got going on. I'm just saying now. So I can understand people who putting their business on here, they exposing their own business. But if a person ain't putting their business on here, come on now. I don't see why you doing that. I don't even see why you go so far and try to do that, to a person. And I'm just being honest about the situation. Like I said, whatever anybody put on here to entertain or whatever they do to entertain, where they arguing and getting into it, baby Rachel, stay out the way. Queen Lace try to stay out the way. You hear me? We supposed to lift each other up, empower each other. We ain't supposed to tear each other down. Hold on, y'all, trying to find my son on here so I can play some music. Now, it ain't for us to tear each other down. We're supposed to inspire each other, lift each other up. But if you're a blogger or a podcast, I call myself a podcast because I'm old school. I come from the old school podcast. But if you're a blogger, please don't expose people's business who ain't putting their business on here. But baby, I'm telling you, you gotta watch who you expose on here. I'm trying to find my son music, y'all, so I can get started. Where you at, boy? Let me see. Let me put the rapper on here. I'm here with my other son. Y'all know about Robert. I'm here with Robert. I'm talking about my youngest son, trying to find his music. And I normally can find it on YouTube. What's going on here? Y'all give me a minute. Let me find my son music so I can listen to a little music while I go ahead and do y'all a read and give y'all a message for today, okay? Let me see. Let me hit my home button. Y'all excuse me, because this is crazy. Dang, I can't find his music. Because, see, I normally play his music all the time. And see, I would play it on that, but I can't find it on their phone. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started in a minute, y'all. Just try to put some music on. Wow, but I can't find Corey music on here. My son here a rapper, y'all. Let me see. This is crazy. Y'all give me a minute here. I come. But I was just discussing about how a lot of these bloggers and podcasters, well, I call myself a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? They putting people, exposing a lot of people business on the internet when people just on here to entertain. It's crazy, yeah, me. It is crazy, honey. All right, y'all. I got my song music going, okay? Testing, 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 testing. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay, today I'm gonna give y'all clarity on what's going on. Okay? I never know what's going on, y'all. So I'm finna go ahead and give y'all clarity. See, I'm not like most psychics. I already know what's gonna happen. I just go for what come out my hand, okay? I'm not most psychics. Whatever pop out my hand, that's what you gonna get. Whatever pop out my hand, okay? So let's see what's gonna pop out my hand for the messages for today. So whatever pop out my hand, that's the reading for today. Who was that, y'all?
rescue workers are laboring to recover
hey, now what that was?
remains of Rachael Allen, international businessman.
I got too much going on, y'all.
Armaments and aviation, among the richest men in Europe. This was Gordon's 6th recorded airplane crash. He is survived by 10.
Did y'all say, dang, she got too much going on. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm going to go by whatever come out the card. That's going to be your messages for today, okay? Whatever comes out. I'm not going to plan nothing. Whatever pop out, just pop out. That's your message, okay? All right. I'm sorry. Whatever pops out my hand, that's the messages. And thank you for tuning in. Who we got? Oh, hey, Opal. What? How you say it? Opal? Opal? Hey, Opal, how you doing, baby? On YouTube. We got YouTube and we got Facebook over here. How you doing? All right. Whatever pop out, y'all, that's what you gonna get. All right? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Whatever pops out, y'all, that's what we gonna get. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Somebody doing a lot of gossiping, y'all. Somebody doing some gossiping, okay? Y'all watch out. Somebody doing some gossiping. So watch your back. Okay? There's a lot of gossiping going on around somebody right now, all right? So watch your back. Watch out for them gossipers, okay? Watch out for them gossipers, y'all. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, remember I told y'all to watch out for them bloggers, y'all. Watch out for them podcasters, y'all. They exposing you. All right, y'all. Somebody's like got a marriage. Somebody's going to get married or supposed to get married with children. So it seems like somebody had planned to have children here. And you were supposed to get married to someone. You was in a serious relationship. Or somebody might be married with children in a serious relationship. Okay. Somebody's being a big flirt. Somebody here is being a big flirt, okay? So, they doing too much. Somebody playing games. Somebody's joking around, trying to flirt, king or queen, okay? They're doing a lot of flirting. And I see a marriage is supposed to be on the table or what have you. Somebody's saying he or she is a jackass. They playing games. They juggling with the relationship. Yeah, at this time they playing games, okay? And they doing some gambling. So somebody's really playing a bunch of games with you. They gambling with the relationship. They gambling with money or what have you. Yes. Not only they playing games with a relationship, they playing some sort of game where they gamble with money. Yeah, I see somebody having some kind of harmony and success here. Somebody's going to run into some money, and I see somebody being happy, okay? Now, somebody's confused and in their head. Somebody needs to make a choice because you are confused and in your head because somebody playing games on you, okay? It's saying somebody could be in the military. Yes. Somebody could be staying like on an island, not too far from an island right now. You could be seeing somebody probably in the military and staying probably overseas or what have you. Yes. Somebody playing games. Either you playing games on them or they playing games on you. I could be talking about a water sign. I could be talking about a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I could be talking about somebody from the country. I could be talking about somebody from the country here. Somebody who loves to cook. You could be from the country and you love to cook and you messing with somebody in the military. Okay, it says something about your new lover is a water sign. So you got a new lover coming in, okay? Your new lover could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or your new lover can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Because the lover you with, currently with, they playing games, okay? Or your new lover could be a Taurus or a Virgo, okay? So we got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they could be like a Taurus or Virgo, or you could be one of those horoscopes, okay? Your new lover gonna be dark skinned with dark hair and black eyes, okay? Or you could be dealing with somebody dark skinned with dark hair and black eyes, okay? And they could be a earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, okay? It could be your new lover coming in, gonna be dark skinned with dark hair and black eyes. Or you could be dealing with somebody already who's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, okay? Yes, that's what I have, okay? So we're gonna find out what this new lover doing in a minute. We wanna what this current lover is doing. We're gonna find out what kind of games your current lover is playing, okay? All right, hold on, y'all. What we got? What we got, Spirit? Tell me what we got. What we got? All right, y'all. Somebody saying that somebody saying that their family said hello to you. Somebody's family is speaking to you and saying hello to you. Want to know how you doing? Somebody's watching your business grow. Somebody on here, you're going to get the keys to your business. I told you, someone on here, you got some sort of success coming in. And you're going to watch your business grow. And you're going to get the keys to your business, okay? So if you open up a business, I see a manifestation coming your way. And you are going to get the keys. So you got a building. You might get a building or something. Somebody's going to get a building here and open up their business, okay? You're going to get keys to a building. Yes. All right, let's see what you got here. Kings or queens, let's see what we got. All right. Someone here, luck is on the way. You remember I told you got keys coming to a building? You're going to open up your own business. Luck is on the way soon. Luck is right around the corner for someone on here. Yes. If you plan on having your own business, you will have it soon, baby. You got success coming your way, a fortune coming your way. Confirmation, success or a fortune, okay? See, success or a fortune. Somebody has success or a fortune coming their way, okay? Someone on here, your relationship is at a disaster here. Your current relationship is at a disaster. Someone on here, Spirit said you are ignoring your call. Your friend is right around the corner in your face. Someone on here, your new love is right around the corner. They be in your face. Yeah, it seems like somebody you be around all the time, okay? They be right in your face. Someone on here, you will soon share your money with the homeless person. Someone on here, you like to donate to the homeless. You like to donate to people who need help. And Spirit said when you get your money, when you get your fame, your money, you're going to help donate. You're going to socialize with the charity. You know, charity. You're going to have charity events. You like to help people, okay? Someone over here. Someone is up north coming in and they're very strong. They do all kinds of work. So you got a person coming in from up north and they very strong and they're a jack of all trades. They do everything. They do maintenance, they do mechanical work, they do painting, they do cement. Yeah, you got somebody coming in from up north. Someone on here, Spirit said you got good friends around you. Learn to love your good friends. So you have some good friends around you and you ignoring your call. You got some good friends. See, the ones you think your friends ain't your friends. But you got some good friends around you. The ones you think your friends ain't your friend. The ones you think ain't your friends are your friends. So pay attention to the good friends you got around you. Because I sense that you're ignoring the good friends you got around you. And you paying more attention to the people who being negative and just want to cause you problems in your life. Okay? Someone on here. You need to slow down from working. You a hard worker. You need to slow down and give yourself some rest. Give yourself some love. Because you working too much, baby. You need to slow down a little bit. You working too much. You overworking yourself. So slow down a little bit. You overworking yourself. Okay? So you need to get some rest because you working too hard. Someone on here. You can do everything, someone on here. You can do everything, okay? You're a jack of all trades yourself. So you got somebody coming in from up north who a jack of all trades, and you can do a lot of things yourself. A mechanic, you're a plumber, yeah, you do yard work, okay? So you're a jack of all trades yourself. So that person coming into your life, they're gonna work out fine for you. Cause both of y'all jack of all trades. Someone on here, you got caught up. You got caught up with a third party, someone on here. What I tell you, confirmation. It's a third party involved, someone on here. You got caught up, okay? But you got a better situations coming your way, okay? I told you got success coming your way. You got some money right around the corner coming your way, okay? Yeah, money coming ahead. Yes, in relationship coming ahead. So that means that you got a lot of money coming ahead. You got a relationship coming ahead. And that also means that both of y'all jack y'all trades. And I see y'all join together. I see y'all joining together on some kind of business. Person coming in might want to join in with you. Y'all might want to be business partners. Well, y'all pretty much do the same thing. Y'all both are jack of trades. Y'all do lawn work, mechanical work. Y'all do plumbing work, wood work. I see y'all doing wood work, painting, cement. So someone coming in has pretty much got a lot in common with you, okay? You are very protected, someone over here, okay? You on a spiritual journey and you are very protected. I guess you've been doing your rituals, okay? I'm assuming you've been doing your rituals, someone on here. Someone on here, you finna have a fulfillment on everything, okay? You finna have a fulfillment on everything. So that's what I got for these cards right here, someone. Someone on here finna have a fulfillment on everything. Your significant other was involved, had you involved in the third party, okay? So you got somebody coming in from up north, or you could have been dealing with somebody overseas in the military. But you got somebody coming in, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or they could be a Taurus or Virgo, or they could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you got a strong person coming in, okay? A jack of all trades, okay? And then don't ignore some good friends around you. You're around some good friends, but you totally ignoring the good friends, okay? Pay attention to the good friends you got around you, okay? Because the person who you deal with, they doing a lot of gossiping, okay? The friends you hanging around, you paying attention to, they doing a lot of gossiping about you, okay? They talking about you. Yeah, you got somebody coming in, they're going to be very independent, and they're going to be very honest with you, okay? Yes. So that's what I got for this right now with these cards. So Spirit said your relationship was a disaster, okay? You were dealing with a cheater, okay? So like I said, you got somebody coming in, gonna be it said get you some rest. You had somebody that was there with you, that's what caused you problems, doing a lot of gossiping, stabbing in the back with others, okay? So that wasn't the person for you, okay? Okay, let me leave the horoscopes out there so that way I won't go looking for the horoscopes, okay? So I'm gonna leave these cards right here so I can keep up with the horoscope. So when I run it back down to y'all, I had a horoscope right here. I won't have to put these cards back. I'm gonna keep them right here so we'll keep up with the horoscopes, okay? When I go back over. Okay, what else we got? Okay, what else we got, Spirit? What else we got? What else we got? Hey, Empress. Hey, cousin over here on YouTube. Hey, cousin. My cousin don't miss a beat, y'all. My cousin Empress, she the moderator over there on TikTok. Yeah, she ain't gonna miss a beat. Hey, Empress, you can have moderators on YouTube, can't you? Can't you have moderators on YouTube? You can't have no moderators on Instagram, y'all. I found that out 2 years ago. Instagram don't do moderators. But you can have moderators on YouTube. Okay, y'all, here we go. Wait a minute, I gotta find out if you can have moderators on YouTube. All right, here, y'all, here we go. We already got somebody coming in from up north. They could be military, they're a jack of all trades. Or you could be dealing with somebody who was in the military. And you found out they weren't right for you. You found out there was a lot of gossiping going on. They had a third party involved in a relationship, okay? And your relationship had a disaster. So right now, we already know you got somebody coming in from up north. They could be in the military or they're a jack of all trades. They could do painting. They could do mechanical work. They could do wood work. They could do lawn service work. Whoever coming in, they right in your face. Somebody coming in your life, they be right in your face, okay? You remember I said they could be right in your face? You remember I told you to keep the horoscopes right here. The person coming in could be a Virgo, Taurus, I said a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? But you got a new lover coming in. That new lover coming in gonna be a jack of all trades, and you do a lot of things yourself. You're a jack of all trades. And you're gonna be blessed with some money here, okay, soon. You're gonna be blessed with some money. So let's see what else we have. Okay. We got a king on here. Hey, King, you got a strong woman coming in, okay? You got a strong woman coming in, King. Just like the females on here got a strong king coming in. All right, what else we got? What we got? All right. What else we got? Someone on here. Spirit said right now you need to stay single, okay? And hang with them good friends, okay? Someone on here, Spirit's telling you right now you single or you could be single. And said, continue to hang around your good friends. You got to learn the difference between your good friends and your bad friends, okay? Spirit wants you to learn the difference between your good friends and your bad friends. So Spirit said, continue to hang around your good friends, okay? While you're single, okay? Someone on here, somebody in your head, they head about you. Somebody's being very illusional at this time, okay? Somebody being very illusional and delusional at this time. Someone on here, okay? So watch out for that. You already know who that illusional and delusional person is. That illusional and delusional person is the one you probably don't dismissed out your life because they were doing a lot of gossiping about you and they had you involved in a third party. That's the illusional person, okay? The illusional person had you in a third party and they in their head about you right now. Someone on here thinks about you and they was a liar and a cheater, okay? They were a liar and a cheater. They call themselves thinking about you. They were a liar and a cheater, okay? Somebody thinking about you was a liar and a cheater, okay? So now they in their head about you after they don't cheat on you and stir up all kinds of gossip about you, okay? Yes. So now they in their head. But you got a new lover coming around that corner. That new lover, I'm telling you, you be around that new lover. That new lover be in your face. You see that new lover all the time. Like I said, they could be military or they could do lawn work. They could be a plumber. They could be a painter. But I saw somebody overseas. They dealing with an island. They probably stay off an island or something. But like I said, they're a jack of all trades. They ain't just in the military. I'm talking about somebody who know how to do everything. Yeah, you will have that sense of peace, someone on here. You will have that fulfillment in your life on money and love. And you will be having that sense of peace coming in. Yes. Yeah, you got a very strong man coming in. Queen and King, you got a very strong woman coming in. Okay. Let's see what they did. Let's see what they did, okay? What did they do to you? Let's find out what they did to you. Let's find out what the other person did to you, okay? Let's find out. Enough about all that. I want to know what they did. All right. What did they do? What did they do to my king or queen? What did they do to my king or queen? What did they do to my king or queen? What did they do to my... Yeah, that was destroyed, baby. Your relationship was destroyed. Your relationship was shattered, broken. Your relationship was effed up. Destroyed. They destroyed this relationship. They destroyed the relationship. They were dealing with that third party, y'all. Remember I told y'all they were dealing with that third party? Their relationship was destroyed. Yes. Guess why they destroyed the relationship? I can't say this, y'all. That's how the relationship got destroyed. They had a habit, a bad habit. They had a bad habit. That's why the relationship was destroyed. The bad habit destroyed. Look, the bad habit destroyed y'all relationship. Look, destroyed it. So that's why y'all relationship was destroyed, okay? They had all these bad habits. They had a cheating habit, and they had a drug habit. Yeah, someone on here, you were getting played. They manipulated you a lot. They told you lies. They tried to control you. They manipulated you a lot. Tried to control you and told you a bunch of lies. You were getting played, someone on here. You were getting played or you played them. Look here, someone on here. It don't necessarily have to be what they did. I mean, you could have did them like that, okay? It could be vice versa. Look, it don't always necessarily mean that they did you like that. You could have did them like that. Yes. What else we got someone here? What else we got someone here? All right. What we got someone here? What we got? What we got? What we got, King or Queen? What we got? What we got? Someone on here. They had a private relationship going. Confirmation. They had a private relationship going. Private relationship, baby. They had a private relationship behind your back. Yes. So that's what's going on someone here. They had a private relationship behind your back, baby. I'm going to start my music back, y'all. Ooh, Lord, someone here. Y'all had a lot going on. All these cards done came out my hand. There was a lot going on here, baby. Oh, Lord, somebody used to go to the sex shop, someone on here. They stayed at the sex shop. Look, they stayed at the sex shop, y'all. Look, they stayed at this shop. They stayed at this shop, y'all. I know you can say it on YouTube. Look, that's what they did right here. Some of y'all don't know what that is, do you? I'm going to say it. Look, this is what they did all the time. This is what they did all the time. I'm going to tell y'all what it is. Yeah, cowgirl. Okay? That's what they did. That's the position they played, the cowgirl position all the time. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. They were total drama. They were total drama, y'all. They always look for some action. They always look for some action, okay? They were total drama. I'm dealing with two live, one on Facebook and one on YouTube. They always look for some action, okay? I'm going to tell y'all something. The YouTube video ain't going to load till tomorrow. So the ones on Facebook going to see it today. So y'all want to get my Facebook account if you want to see it today, okay? Because the YouTube video ain't going to load until tomorrow. But baby, they was all at the shops. You know, the shop. Getting all kinds of toys. They were getting all kinds of toys. Having a good time with each other. You hear me? Yeah, they were having a good time with each other. That's what they were doing. Getting all kinds of toys. Yes. They're having a good time behind your back. Yeah, they were having a good time behind your back. Going to the shop together. Having a good picking out toys for each other. Having a good time behind your back. Yes. Yeah, they had, look, y'all had a once upon a time love story. Look, y'all love story was once upon a time. Y'all love story turned to once upon a time. Yeah, that's what y'all had. A once upon a time love story. It wasn't even the same no more, y'all. They going out to the shop with the person, picking out toys to play with each other. Yeah, you got tired of that drama. You got tired of that drama. You got tired of that drama, baby. You got tired of that drama. You couldn't deal with it no more. You couldn't deal with that drama no more. You told yourself, I'm not finna deal with this drama no more. You gone about your business. Yeah. Cuz, you crazy, cuz. My cousin talking about somebody missing their front teeth. Girl, you crazy, cuz. I said it could be somebody in the military. Look here. The person coming around, the person you were dealing with, or the person coming to you, they could be in the military, they could be a plumber, they could be a maintenance man, they could be doing woodwork, they could be a painter, they could be a mechanic. Or it's a person jack of all trades coming in. Yeah. You ran away from the situation. You ran away from that situation, baby. You ran away from that situation. So that's what happened, okay? You ran away from that situation. That situation was shattered. That person was going to the shop on y'all, and they were just having a good time, baby. You hear me? So enough about that person, okay? Because you got a fulfillment coming in your life. That person was a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, just doing all kinds of things behind your back, okay? So I'm talking about a person gonna come in. The person you were dealing with could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could have been a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Virgo or Taurus. And the new person coming in could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Virgo or Taurus. It could be a new person coming in too. So okay, let's talk about that new person coming in. We know that other person was a manipulator, a liar, and caused all kind of confusion. And we know there was a gossip behind your back. So let's find out about that new person. I found out that that new person, look here, that new person, I found out that that person is not too far from you. That new person is right around the corner from you. And it's somebody you see in your face all the time. It's somebody you see all the time in your face, okay? So we already know about the other person wasn't good for you because they had a third party going on. They going out to the shop buying toys, playing with each other and stuff with the toys and stuff. So we already know they wasn't no good, okay? So let's find out about this new person. Let's see what's going on with this new person, okay? And don't forget now, it could be somebody dark skinned with dark hair and black eyes, okay? They could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn too. Somebody could be dark skinned with dark hair, black eyes, the old person, or it could be the new person, dark skin or dark hair or black eyes. Okay. So let's go on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, this. Okay, these go to this. I don't want to get my cards mixed up, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to get my cards mixed up. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's find out. Okay, this go to the new deck. Okay, this. I'm trying not to get these cards mixed up, y'all. Okay, let's see what's going on with the new deck. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on with the new lover, y'all. Let's Spirit tell me what's going on with the new lover. What's going on with the new lover? What's going on with the new lover? What's going on with the new lover? What's going on with the new lover, Spirit? What's going on with the new lover? What's going on with the new lover? All right, the new lover, the cards won't fall, so that means that God wants you to spend time with yourself for a while and enjoy yourself. When the cards don't fall like that, that means He's trying to tell me something. He wants you to take out time and heal. He wants you to take out time and heal and get yourself together. There they go. There they fall. Yeah. So Spirit wants you to take out time, heal to get yourself together, okay? Okay. Spirit said you will find your soulmate. Okay, this year. A lot of y'all gonna find y'all soulmate this year, a Virgo or Leo, okay? And I do have the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And also I had Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? And also, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. That ain't my music. I gotta keep it on my son music. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back to my son music. I gotta go back to my son music. That ain't my son music. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I gotta go back to my son music. I don't know why I do that, y'all. Oh, y'all saying on here earlier, cousin, about how these bloggers talking about, some innocent people on here. I was talking about that earlier. The bloggers don't started talking about the innocent people. Innocent people don't come on. People that don't put their business on here. The bloggers don't start messing with the ones that don't put their business on here. No, don't do that now. If they put their business on there, I can understand you saying something about them because they shouldn't put their business on here. But if they ain't putting their business on here, no, don't go that route. I wouldn't go that route. If it were me, I would. All right, y'all, here we go, y'all. You got a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, now, y'all, we got a hunter coming in. Some of y'all might have somebody who love to hunt coming in. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, okay? They love to hunt and they like to fish, okay? So some of y'all might have somebody who love to hunt and fish coming in. They could be a Cancer or Scorpio, okay? And then some of y'all might have somebody coming in this year. Could be a Virgo, a Leo, and they going to be your soulmate. So we got Virgo, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio. And like I said, somebody like to hunt and fish. So I'm giving y'all some of the things they like to do. Okay, now we got somebody love to play. Somebody love to play around. So that got to be the old lover who love to play around. The old lover with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, okay? They like to play around. So now we doing the new lover. Okay, Spirit, tell me what we got on the new lover. What we got on, we know they love to hunt. We know they love fish. They like to fish, okay? And it says some of y'all got a soulmate coming in this year. Okay, this person coming in is very independent, okay? And they own their own business. I told you you're going to have a business person come in. I told you that. They own their own business, y'all. And they're going to be very independent, this person coming in. Okay? So you got somebody coming in going to have their own business. They own some type of business. All right. What else we got for that new person? Well, what else we got? What's that new person coming in? What else we got for that new person? What else we got for that new person, Spirit? What else we got for that new person? All right, that new person. Oh, somebody was dealing with somebody who used God's name in vain. Somebody on here was dealing with somebody who disrespected God. Good Lord. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody who disrespected God. Good Lord. Tell me about that new person. Tell me about that new person. Somebody had to see a therapist here. I got somebody, this person ruined your life. This person took you through so much you had to see a therapist. Someone on here, this card just fumbled out my hand in an unordinary way. So that means somebody on here is having a problem with their fingers. Because the way that card just flipped out my hand in an unordinary way. Somebody on here having a problem with their fingers. This ain't no cards. Y'all still come to me. I seen somebody arthritis messing with their fingers. I seen somebody probably had an injury, probably be suffering from what they call it, carpal tunnel. What they call it when tendonitis. Somebody might be having tendonitis. Somebody got something going on in their right hand. The way that card just feel like my hand just signifies somebody having problems with their right hand. Okay. Someone on here. Somebody coming in, or you might have the love for making poster boards. Somebody on here like to make poster boards or signs, or somebody coming in got their own business, and they might make poster boards and signs for businesses or what have you. Remember I told you somebody gonna have their own business? You could be dealing with somebody who makes signs for businesses. See, look at this right here, y'all. See? Y'all see that sign right there blinking? Okay, you got somebody who coming in, they might deal with signs. See this sign over here, y'all, blinking? It might be for their business. That's what they make. They make signs for businesses. So somebody coming in, like I said, they got their own business. Somebody you be around all the time. They might make signs. Yes. Or, oh, you do? Lucretia, you make signs? What kind of sign? Wait a minute. Oh, your hands? Yeah. Somebody, I said somebody having problems with their hands. Yes. Like tendonitis or arthritis. It could have had some kind of nerve damage in their hands. Someone on here. In your hands? Yeah, I sense that. Because the way the card fell out my hand. You know, the card fell out. See, when something happened while we doing the reading, that's just a message from God telling me to tell y'all something going on, okay? And it just flipped out my hand some kind of way to give me a message. God gave me a message to let you know something going on with your hand. Oh, you braid hair? Okay, okay. Get your hand checked out because I sense some tendonitis trying to flare up or arthritis trying to flare up. Yes. Okay, someone on here. You got a big manifestation coming in, okay? You got a big old manifestation coming in. And the person who coming in your life, they got a business. They got their own business as well. So someone over here, you're going to be blessed with somebody who got money. Yes. Be careful, someone on here. Someone on here, be careful because somebody's watching your page, okay? Somebody could be watching your page, someone on here, so be careful, okay? Yeah, be careful on here. Somebody watching your page. It could be your ex-lover, or it could be your current lover that you had a disaster with. Someone on here, you got somebody coming in who gonna work on cars, somebody who work on motorbikes. So you got somebody coming in who deal. Look, someone on here, your new lover deal with sign. They got their own business. They work on cars. They work on motorbikes. They do everything. They know how to paint. They know how to do They do lawn work. You got somebody coming in know how to do everything, okay? And someone on here, they a big boss. You got a big boss coming in. Somebody coming in with a manifestation. They a big boss. They got their own business, okay? Someone on here, somebody coming in, love your looks, baby. Somebody you be around. It's somebody you be around. They love your looks. Yeah, they love your looks. It's somebody you already know, baby. I'm talking about male or female. It's somebody you already know, okay? Somebody you already know coming in, yes. Yeah, somebody you already know coming in. Hold on, y'all. I wish my son music would stay on here and I won't have to keep finding it. See, that's why I like my iTunes. Next time I'll put it on iTunes or Amazon. Because see, when I put it on iTunes or Amazon, I ain't got to keep on messing with my phone. Yeah, somebody coming in, they just a jack of all trades. They got their own business, okay? So somebody finna be blessed with somebody got their own business. I think they was in the military. That's what I'm thinking. They was in the military. Yes. I'm talking about somebody who's in the military. Okay. Okay, someone over here. Somebody is very romantic coming in. This person I'm talking about is very romantic, okay? Yes. Somebody you be around is very romantic and they love your looks, okay? It could be somebody in the military and they your boss man. They got a business dealing with signs. They make signs. They fix on cars. They fix on motorbikes. They do everything. I told you got somebody coming in for to be a jack of all trades and you a jack of all trades too. And I see you having your own business too. If you don't already have your own business. Somebody's a big boss here. Somebody's a big old CEO here. Yeah. Yeah, confirmation, someone on here. I just got that card. Confirmation. Your ex-lover spying on you, someone on here. Your ex-lover spying on you. Someone on here. Somebody might have a child going to college. Someone on here might have a son going to college or a daughter going to college. Or you might be going to college. You're very educated here. You're a very smart person and you're very educated here. Okay? Oh, there it goes again. Someone on here, you having problems with your right hand, baby. Somebody having problems with their right hand. Yes. Someone on here, you finna have you a good man or woman in your life, okay? Yeah, someone having problems in their right hand again. Yeah. Yes. Someone on here. Someone on here. Somebody seeing a psychic. Someone on here is seeing a psychic all the time. Somebody seeing a psychic all the time. So kind of like let up seeing a psychic. Don't try to, somebody on here, try not to look for no reading all the time. Like, if a psychic give you a reading, let it at least last 2 weeks. Somebody could be seeing a psychic all the time, like a divination abuser or what have you. I don't deal with that divination stuff. That's that spiritual, somebody's a psychic abuser, okay? If a psychic give you a reading, go ahead and just let that be, okay? Let it last at least 2 weeks. You don't want to just keep going, getting a reading back to back, okay? Yeah, somebody's watching y'all profile, someone here. It says somebody, your ex-lover watching your profile, okay? So be aware somebody's getting your profile watched. Somebody's being very disrespectful and out of order with you, okay? So like I said, somebody don't disrespected you, and that same person disrespected you, they are watching your profile, so be careful, okay? They don't want to see you move on with nobody good, okay? But you got somebody good coming in, somebody coming in with some money who gonna help you, and they'll jack all trades, okay? Somebody gonna come in really hilarious. They gonna look. Somebody coming in that's going to be really hilarious. They're gonna make you laugh, and y'all gonna have some fun. Everything gonna be exciting, okay? So you ain't gotta worry about no money. You ain't got to worry about if you want to travel because they already was in the military or they could have retired from the military and they got their own business. Somebody coming in finna give you an engagement ring. Someone on here, you finna be engaged. You finna be engaged. You finna be engaged. Someone on here, somebody finna offer you a hand in marriage here. So you got somebody coming in, they already a boss man, a boss woman, got their own business, and they gonna offer you a hand in marriage, or you gonna offer them a hand in marriage. But somebody finna be engaged. Somebody on here, they got their eye on you right now. Confirmation. That's all we need right there. They got their eye on you right now. It's somebody who you be in their face. Somebody who be in your face, okay? So that's it. Somebody got their eye on you, and watch out for that other lover, because they watching you like a hawk. That old lover watching you. And I want y'all to take care of your hands. Get some kind of, if you don't know what's going on with your hands, someone on here, somebody need to get their hands checked. I'm assuming this arthritis or tendonitis, okay? Someone on here. That ex-lover you had, they don't even hard at work. They need to they need to get them a better job. They lazy. That ex you had need to get a better job. They lazy, honey. They all on line worrying about what you got going on. Because they know you finna run into a good person, someone on here. They know you finna run into a good person. That's why they watching you. They know good, okay? Remember I told you they had you involved with a third party? Remember I told you they like to go to that shop? Y'all know what kind of shop I'm talking about. Yes. They were having all kinds of fun with each other, y'all. Someone on here. And then they were sitting back gossiping and talking about you while they having fun together. They were sitting up there talking about you. Don't trust this person, someone on here. Because they were gossiping with a whole bunch of people about you. Okay? And all that stuff they were saying about you wasn't even true. Okay? You remember I told you? You remember I told you? Okay, I'm going to give y'all the horoscopes of who I'm talking about. These horoscopes I give y'all, it could be the horoscope to the old lover, it could be the horoscopes to you, and it could be the horoscopes to the new lover, okay? Yeah, it could be the horoscopes to the new lover as well, okay? I'm getting the horoscopes together, and I'm finna get the names, okay? So let me give you the horoscopes and the names. Give me a minute, y'all. So let me get the horoscopes to the people I'm talking about. It could be you. It could be the old lover or the new lover. And I'm going to give you the names, okay? All right, y'all ready? Okay, I already got the horoscope. I'm doing the names. Let me get the names, the initials. These are the initials, the names of the people who I'm talking about, okay? I'm not saying the name. I'm gonna give you an initial, the first initial of the people I'm talking about. All right. I'm gonna give you the horoscope again. I'm gonna give you the initial, the people I'm talking about from your past or your future, okay? Or it could be your friends, the friends you hang around. You remember I told you hang around some good friends and it said let go of the bad friends? Or it could be your old lover, the one you currently with, or stop seeing, or it could be the new lover be in your face right around the corner. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm so tired of John interrupting me. Okay, here we go, y'all. The initials are A as an ant, king or queen. A as an ant. T as in Tommy. These are the initials. T as in Tommy. A is in April. A is in Albert. So we dealing with 3 A's, y'all. We dealing with 3 A's, okay? So what you do, if it was 2 or 3 A's in your life or coming in your life, use them as 3 A's, okay? Okay, we dealing with 3 A's and 1 T as in Tommy. We dealing with 1 M as in Melissa. We dealing with 4 A's. It's a lot of A's. 4 A's, 1 T as in Tommy, and we dealing with an M. We dealing with an R as in Russell. We dealing with an S as in Sharon. And we dealing with a G as in Greg. We dealing with an S as in Sonia. And an A again is 5 A's, y'all. And a T as in 2 T's. And 1 D as in David. It's 5 A's. Yeah, Lord, so many A's. So S is in Sean. So y'all got it? Let me go through it again. A F as in Fred, okay? Where you at, Fred? I just saw an F as in Fred. Where it went? Well, we ain't gonna worry about it. Okay, here we go. Okay, y'all, here we go. We dealing with 2 T's as in Tommy. We dealing with 5 A's. No, we dealing with 3 T's as in Tommy. We dealing with 5 A. No, we dealing with 4 T's. 4 T's. 5 A's. 1 M as in Melissa. 1 R. 1 S is in Sharon. 1 G as in Greg. We dealing with 2 S's, I'm sorry. And we dealing with 1 F, okay? So y'all gotta go rewind the video to remember. Okay, now we dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, okay? A dark skin or dark haired, black eyed person. So they can have dark eyes or they could be dark skinned. Let me tell y'all how it works. Suppose you're looking at somebody. They could be light skinned, but they got to have dark hair and dark eyes. Or they could be dark skinned with black hair and dark eyes. They either got to be dark skinned or they either got to have dark hair or they got to have black eyes. And like I said, we're dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and okay, that's it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So that's what we dealing with the old lover and the new lover. You ran away from the old lover. You ran away from the old lover, okay? You ran away from the old lover. And your new lover is right in your face and you don't even know it, okay? Because I said there's somebody in the military. If they wasn't in the military, they were a jack of all trades. They don't necessarily have to be in the military. They could have been retired from the military. But this person coming in is a jack of all trades, okay? They know how to do everything. I mean, I'm talking about when I say everything, they know how to work on cars, motorbikes. They do everything. They paint, they fish, they like to hunt. They do landscaping, they do cement, they do everything, and they got their own business, okay? So that's what you need to remember about the new lover. The old lover messed around with a third party, and they were going to the shop. Y'all know what kind of shop I'm talking about with the lover. They buying all kinds of toys, taking it back to the house and enjoying each other. And they just manipulated you, lied to you, and just gossip about you with the other person and gossip with you about with everybody. And that's what I have for today. And enjoy that new lover, but pay attention. That new lover is right in your face and you don't know it. And they got something going for themselves. They got their own business. And I want y'all to enjoy that new lover, okay? And I appreciate y'all coming on. And I love y'all. Queen Ace love y'all. And Queen Ace wants y'all to have a blessed night. Love y'all. Love y'all. I hit the wrong button, y'all. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Sorry. Enjoy yourself, y'all. Enjoy yourself. Love y'all. I want y'all to enjoy y'all night, okay? Y'all see that sign? Y'all new lover coming in. Look, the new lover that's coming in, y'all, they make signs. See that sign blinking off and on? That's the kind of business they got. They got some kind of sign business. And the sign business that they got it they just do everything with their business. They do mechanical work with their business. Just trying to give y'all clarity about new logo. They do mechanical work and painting. So this person here really pretty much have workers of their own. They got their own workers, okay? And then you got your own business. So y'all gonna pop off fine. So y'all enjoy yourself. Have a blessed night. It's gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. Have a blessed night. Everything gonna be all right.